Have you ever wondered what freedom really means? Not just the word, but the feeling, the sense of possibility that comes with it. I'm talking about the kind of freedom that lets you make your own choices, control your own life, and chase your dreams. The freedom to decide who you want to be, where you want to go, and how you want to live. But for millions of people around the world, freedom isn't that simple. There are invisible barriers, and sometimes those barriers are built by the very society we live in. Let's talk about prostitution. Now, I know it's a controversial topic, but hear me out. It's something that affects more people than we might realize, and it's worth a real conversation. On the surface, some people say it's just a job, an exchange of services, nothing more. They argue that it's about adults making their own choices, and that it's no different from any other kind of work. But behind the scenes, the reality is often much darker. There's a side to this world that most people never see, and it's filled with pain, fear, and lost hope. For many involved in prostitution, it isn't about choice, it's about survival. It's about doing whatever it takes to get through another day, even if it means giving up a piece of yourself. Imagine being trapped by poverty, desperation, or even force. Imagine feeling like there's no way out, no one to turn to, and no real choices left. Some are pushed into this world by circumstances they can't control, family pressure, debts, or even human trafficking. Sometimes, it's a chain of events that starts with a single bad break and ends with a life that feels impossible to escape. In these situations, is it really freedom? Or just another cage, a different kind of prison? When your choices are taken away, when your life is controlled by fear or by others, can you truly call that freedom? Here's the thing. Prostitution often takes away a person's right to say no. It can strip away the power to make decisions about your own body, your own future. Their body becomes a commodity, something to be bought and sold. The line between consent and coercion gets blurred, and dignity is lost in the process. Day after day, their choices shrink, their voices get quieter. The world stops listening, and hope fades away. That's not freedom. That's losing yourself. It's a slow erosion of identity, of dreams, and of the right to choose a different path. And it's not just about the individual. The effects ripple outwards, touching families, friends, and entire communities. Communities pay the price too. When exploitation becomes normalized, it weakens the bonds that hold us together. When people are treated as objects, it sends a message that some lives, some dreams matter less. It breaks down trust. It damages relationships. It creates a world where empathy is replaced by indifference. It makes everyone a little less free. When one person's freedom is taken, it affects us all, even if we don't see it right away. Of course, there are people who claim to choose this path. Some say it's their decision, their way of taking control. But even then, I have to ask, how much is their choice really theirs? Are they truly free? Or are they just choosing from a set of bad options? Are they free from pressure, free from need, free from fear? Or are they making choices because they feel like they have no other way to survive? True freedom isn't just about saying yes or no, it's about having real options. It's about being able to walk away, to choose a different life, and to know that you'll be okay. At the end of the day, prostitution too often stands in the way of that. It takes away dignity, safety, and hope. It leaves scars that can last a lifetime, both seen and unseen. It creates invisible walls around people who deserve better. Walls that keep them from reaching their full potential, from living the life they truly want. So as we talk about rights and freedom, let's remember, real freedom means more than just survival. It means having the power to dream, to hope, and to build a future. No one should have to trade their freedom for survival. No one should be forced to choose between dignity and desperation. Every human deserves the chance to live, to dream, and to choose freely. Let's work toward a world where that's possible for everyone. Thanks for listening.